Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? Right at the door. Okay, there's a quiet meow. So I have hearty cuts with real chicken and beef. And kibble. Okay, well, bring it out. Okay. It's not as cold today. So the sun came out a little bit today. It's partly cloudy all day. Trying to get the glove on. Ready to go, huh? I haven't even sat down yet. So I'm going to have to get in the chair. My leg is not going to appreciate Okay. So it looks like you got a grooming artifact there. So I forgot to check the weather report, so I don't know if rain is in the forecast anymore. But yeah, so today, yeah, it was kind of partly gloomy, and then parts of the day the sun kind of came out, and then it'd be partially behind clouds, so it's a lot better than yesterday, though. Yesterday it looked like it was going to rain, but it didn't. So, woke up too early again, had trouble sleeping. Tried to sleep in, didn't work. So, I'm not sure if sleeping in was a good thing or a bad thing today. Or, well, trying to sleep in was a good thing or a bad thing today. So I got a late jump on the morning since I didn't get out of bed. And I subscribed to a stock trading service. Gives you notifications about various types of trades that are worth looking into. And yeah, there are two trades I got a notification for, which I was late to. So the first one, yeah, basically it was already taking off even when the notification went out. And so by the time I actually got the notification, yeah, I think the opportunity was long gone. So I didn't make the trade. Because, yeah, at that point the stock, I think, had already moved like what was it? It's like, I think it was over 6%. So it wasn't at the profit-taking zone yet, but at that point the risk-reward proposition was already kind of bad. The stock was still had some ways to go before it hit the profit zone, but if I'm wrong on it, there wasn't enough upside, I think, to justify getting in. And then the other trade actually fell apart by the time I got the notification, so maybe that saved me, but I don't know. So it was down, I think 7% or something like that. So, however, it could bounce back, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. So if it bounces back strong tomorrow, then I probably still miss my opportunity. But if it bounces back a little bit tomorrow, maybe I'll try to get into it. I don't know. I'll have to do some more. They call it technical analysis on it. Figure it out. The stock has a chance. Usually after that big of a drop, it's not a positive sign unless there's like a really strong bounce back. So I think the company officially released like new products today or something. So I think there may have been like a run up. So buy the rumors all a fact thing, and so people dumped it, which may have caused the stock to fall. And so maybe it was also giving a fake buy signal in the previous days in the run up to the product launch or announcement. So I was doing some other work. And then I went for a walk. Yeah, kind of my usual time. And so the weather was a little nicer today, so it wasn't as cold. So my feet weren't numb this time, and my still wearing gloves, but yeah, my hands weren't, or my fingers weren't freezing, even with the gloves this time. And the path is dried out enough where I can go on the full course now, so I don't have to take alternate routes or shortcuts to get around the soaked paths. I mentioned there was a tree that fell a few weeks ago. I think I even showed a picture of it. So yeah, it's been there ever since, and yeah, they finally hauled it away today. So they could have done it yesterday, I guess, but yeah, it's finally gone. So I was wondering if that thing was ever gonna be cleaned up, because they used to be faster at this type of thing. Because yeah, when the first tree fell in this past year, they cleaned it up like within a day or two. And then every other tree that's fallen since then, they've gotten slower and slower and slower. So I think the last two, it took a few weeks for them to clean up. So Scruffy's really calm right now. I think he wants his food, even though we're a little early, but I think I'll give him his food. Want your food? Yeah. You like food? Yeah. Okay, let's get your food. So he didn't scratch me, so that's good. Got a hiss though. Okay, I think I'm done brushing. So I saw Scruffy a couple times today. Late morning and around lunchtime. So saw him at the window first before lunch, and he was out on the deck. I think I was getting close to lunch, so I was actually starting to think about taking out his water. And he saw me, and then he stared back for a little bit, and then finally he kind of settled down and just took a nap there. And I think I let him sleep a little, and then I came out later with the water since it was about the right time, and I had a moment where I could do it. So he stayed there while I brought out the water, but yeah, he was awake. So he heard me coming, opening the door, and then once I went back inside, then he came to the water bowl. But instead of actually drinking the water, he just stared at me. And so sort of like staring at me earlier when I was staring at him through the window. And so this time, yeah, we both stared at each other again, and I think we were both waiting for each other to do something, or waiting to see what the other would do next. Because I thought he was going to drink the water or something, and I don't know, maybe he was hoping I'd come out or give him kibble, or I don't know, do something interesting. But yeah, we were both disappointed. Both of us didn't do anything. So eventually I just stopped filming, closed the curtain, and went on with my business. I did take one last peek through the other window to see if he was still at the bowl, and he was. So he still didn't take a drink, but yeah, then I left before he left, so I don't know if he eventually took a drink or just went back to his nap. So it's kind of a staring contest. So let's see, at the park, yeah, I did bring my camera today, but I only saw one cat. So I saw one of the twins today. He wasn't doing much. He was once again in the middle of one of the fields. He was very low to the ground, so I'm not sure if he was resting. I thought he was maybe near a squirrel hole when he was ready to pounce if it came out, but I couldn't really tell. The grass is too tall, and he was very low. And then I think as I waited, he got even lower. So I'm not sure which one of these twins it is, but yeah, this particular cat, or well, I don't know, I can't tell them apart really, but so it used to be that one of the cats is like on one section of the field, or one section of the park, and the other cat was in another section of the park. The two sections, are not that far from each other, so yeah, and there's like a middle field between where I was seeing these two cats. Well, this cat, who's been there for a couple weeks now, is right in the middle between the two fields I used to see them in. So I don't know which of the two cats it is, since it's like right in the middle between the two different fields they used to be in. So I mean, I'll only be seeing one of the cats now, or maybe they're taking turns in that part of the field. So there were some more people out today. So I didn't see the cat when I came back around for my second lap. So the warmer weather, I guess drier weather, I guess a lot of people come out today. So I still have a lot of things I gotta do. Really behind on my list of things. Kind of stressed out about it. So one thing I needed to do, which I guess I can cross off, is I needed to mail a letter back with the signature. I think I mentioned this, that medallion signature guarantee. People who gave me the medallion needed me to sign another piece of paper for them for their records, and so they gave me a prepaid envelope to sign something and send it back to them. So I've been meaning to go to the post office, but yeah, I haven't actually done that, so I figured I'd just give it to my mail carrier, let them take it. So I've had problems in the past with mail carriers, though, well, I don't know if it's the mail carrier or the process or something, but the few times that I've actually tried mailing stuff through the carrier, yeah, disproportionate number of times the letter got lost. So I get a little nervous. I don't know what happens. I'm guessing the extra step of the mail carrier having to remember to bring it back to the post office and I guess put it in the right bin might be too risky. I don't know. Maybe it gets mixed in with the other mail, so they accidentally put it in somebody else's mailbox. Anyway, Scruffy ate pretty fast tonight, so I think we can go in. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.